Oh hey, I have a public service announcement for you. Don't eat Tide Pods! So today's episode was originally going to be about the equipment and setups that I use to film the Taylor series, but I wanted to talk about something that sort of sets the stage for that first, and that is, when do you get a new tool and when do you just grow strong using the tools you have? Because finding the balance between those two forces is going to help you become a better creator or doer of whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. For me, it took me about a year before I realized that I needed to change my situation. I was working as a teacher at the time and trying to also be a YouTube creator, trying to create what I consider high quality content, or at least the best quality I could at the time. The problem I had was that I just didn't have enough room in my home, so I had to find a new solution. Finally, an opportunity came along and I took it. I don't want to go into all of the social issues regarding privilege other than to acknowledge the fact that I've been very lucky, in more ways than one. That being said, no matter where you are, no matter how lucky you have or have not been, there are going to be obstacles that you personally face that you need to overcome. For me, I grew strong when I didn't have very good computer equipment, when I didn't have very good camera equipment and terrible lighting equipment. Trying to overcome those obstacles as best as I could taught me a lot about it. So one of my first pieces of advice is to always try to do the most you can with the equipment you have and the setup you have at that time. It may be that you do need better equipment, and it may be that you could just save some time by getting that equipment. But what I can tell you is that you're going to miss out on some lessons that you'll learn if you try to make do with what you have. Further, you may actually be able to do what you want with what you have at that moment. And if you go and spend a whole lot more money on some more equipment or wait for an opportunity to show up, you could end up wasting time and resources that you could have otherwise saved. So in broad strokes, my advice is this: try your best with what you've got, and when you reach a wall that you simply can't push through, that's when you say, now I need to go back and take another look at what I'm doing and what can I change. That's really just part of the creative process. You do something, you reflect on it, you try to figure out what you did wrong or what you could do better, and you try to do that. That's basically it. This is just another extension of that philosophy. And so that's it for today. I'll talk next time about the equipment and some of the setups that I use, and I might put out a tidbit sometime next week, so be ready for that. And with that, I guess I'll bid you adieu. Adieu. Again, don't eat Tide Pods. Why do we even have to say this to anybody? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe. If you really like the video, come on over to our Patreon page where you can get involved and see all the cool stuff we're doing.